There was not that many. I'll go into it. So let me know when
Sorry,
I get
Trenton.
You're good, man.
Alright. I got you. Buzzy first.
Okay, cool.
Got you.
Here you go. Speak into that.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ric Flair.
Alright.
So, hello, everyone. My name is Daniel Garcia.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
And I'm an alcoholic. Hello. And this is my presentation, Spider Sona's Into the Buzzyverse. So, one day, by one day I mean last night, I was thinking, what would happen if we were a part of the Spider-Verse? What if along came a spider, a radioactive spider bit us? I'll leave. That was fine. It's like, who would we be in the Spider-Verse? What if we were all alternate versions of Spider-Man? So, without further ado, I turned a bunch of you, about 7, I couldn't do everybody because it took a while, into Spider People. So, first up, we have Spider Champ from Earth 69, and this is his origin story. After failing to save his true love, Grant Odin, in a freak wrestling accident, he was suffocated to death by another man's sweaty thighs.
He wanted to go out that way.
Trent quit wrestling. Just when he thought all hope was lost, a radioactive spider Jim Bro fell into his protein shakes just as he took a sip. After gulping down every last drop of the radioactive shake, he discovered he could do whatever a spider can. With his newfound powers, Trenton vowed to avenge Grant's death by protecting those weaker than him, which is everybody. Donning the colors of his hair, Trenton fights crime as a champion of the people known as Spider Champ.
Alright.
More accurate.
You know how easy it would be to figure out that's Trenton?
Everybody give it away.
Oh no! He's Spider-Man! Alright, so I'm gonna just take a second to break down the drawing here that I started like a couple hours ago.
Nice.
So I was thinking, Trent has a spider person. I was like, he's got to be a wrestler. He wore skin tight, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Singlet. And the hair was red and blue already, so I did the red and blue hair, and I gave him like a face mask instead of like the wrestling.
Oh wait, Spider Champ is an actual character?
No.
Oh, he made it up.
I think he should.
Probably.
Alright, I forgot we left the special ed kid in the presentation.
Spider Champ.
Yeah, so that's Trent from Earth 69.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
Next we have Spidey Cat.
Of course, it's
from
a cat.
From Earth 50/50. So Rhiannon was just your average redditor when one day she was bit by her radioactive cat who was bit by a radioactive spider. Now Rhiannon fights IRL trolls as the online user Spidey Cats.
With the Z. I like
With the
with the Z.
So I was like, okay, she's got to be a cat girl or something. So I just gave her a hoodie and made her a spider cat girl. I try to make like the style look like Spider-Verse. I did a bunch of halftone stuff. And no sleep. So that was nice.
Why Earth 50/50 though?
Reddit 50/50.
Ah.
All the numbers mean something.
Okay, I was curious because what's mine mean?
69.
This is me. Let's get mine out of the way. This is Arachnid.
The D.
Daniel was just your average Joe when everything changed. One day, Daniel was suddenly mugged by a trampoline. As the two fought over Daniel's purse, the trampoline shocked Daniel's ACL. The trampoline got away with the purse, leaving Daniel to bleed out in the street. Lucky for him, a radioactive spider was taking his dog out for a walk when he saw the bleeding Daniel. The spider bit Daniel's ACL, giving him the powers of a spider as well as turning all of his ligaments into webs.
Oh my god.
Daniel vowed that no spider would sacrifice themselves to save someone shot by a trampoline ever again. So he became the famous Arachnid. So this was like in... Why's the brightness kind of gay on this TV? Whatever.
It was a canon event.
So if you've noticed the emblem, it's kind of in the shape of a knee joint, so it's like it goes down.
I got you.
This was like one of the last ones I did. I was running out of ideas, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just make myself red and blue. Crippled, and I'll just make myself a knee. So this is mine.
What's 808?
I don't know. I just thought it was. I just said every number means something. This one doesn't because I.
I'll buy a trampoline.
Now we have Spider Bjorn.
Oh my god.
So after being abandoned in the harsh, this is from Earth 836294, which is Liam's favorite set of numbers.
I thought you were gonna say like the first social digits of his social security.
All the Earth is like the social security number. After being abandoned in the harsh winter cold as a child, Liam was found by a lone bear cub. The two formed a close bond, helping each other survive and keeping each other company. The two were like brothers, having grown up and faced life's adversities together, until one day, a hunter by the name of Craven killed Liam's brother for sport. In a fit of rage, Liam attacked Craven, tearing out one of the hunter's eyes. While Craven escaped, Liam sat by his brother's side while he was dying. Before the lone bear passed, he bit the arm of his brother and passed his life force into him, imbuing him with all of his strength. Coincidentally, a giant-ass spider felt like biting Liam and passing his life force into him as well, giving him the powers of the spider. Liam now uses his bear spider abilities to protect wildlife and hunt down evil as Spider Bjorn.
I like that you brought Craven into it.
Yeah,
Keeps it into it.
I'm smart. So this is like the first one I did because I just had a clear image of what this looked like.
Yeah.
It's got the torn Spidey mask, the beard. It's like tons of snow on the bear guard, whatever. I mean, if I did a full body, it's like
I was about to say, is he wearing clothes? Like,
no, he's not.
No.
He's completely actually has like some webbing to protect. He's got some webbing crotch
Totally
protection.
butt naked.
And his chest. So I made him very, very hairy, full of scars, and I just drew Liam with a mask. This is how he normally does. This is when he's leisuring. Yeah. So that's Spider Bjorn. Next up, we have Gagamba Man from Earth 444. So his origin: this fashionable spider fights crime and fashion in the fashion industry. Mark was just your typical Spider-Man before being bitten by a radioactive TikToker, becoming a superpowered hero. He believes for too long the fashion industry has undermined and cheated the good people of the Philippines. Mark stages riots, protests, and fights crime and looks good while doing. He is Gagamba Man.
I like the
What is Gagamba?
I put in Google Translate, I was English to Tagalog, and I put spider.
Oh, is that why you asked me like
Yeah,
earlier?
so I'm like, don't know if that's accurate. It could mean like, I don't know, shit bird man or something. I don't know.
What's 444?
It's like Mark's favorite number or something like that. I asked people, what's your favorite number? I just made it the Earth side. So yeah, this is Mark. I try to give him kind of like a middle part wolf cut kind of look because I want to let the mask breathe. I gave you some shades, some yellowish shades. I try to use the colors of like the Philippine flag. Or
Oh
whatever.
shit! Yeah, like
And
that's
the spider and the spider sense is like the sun or whatever that's like showing up.
That's awesome.
And if it was a full body thing, you would be wearing a fully sleeved crop top. That's like it's like it finishes here. Nothing underneath. No, wearing pants.
Cropped on this.
And he's,
Cropped the whole
he's like the drippiest Spider-Man. He's like enter the drip verse, So yeah, I gave him some like dangly spider earrings and some jewelry, and that's Gagamba Man.
Nice.
And this is now we have ethnic spider. So from Earth 212121212121212121212. Origin. Not much is known about this particular spider. All we know is that he likes fighting crime and eating as much ethnic food as possible. He is the ethnic spider. So this is obviously Zach.
Yeah.
So I just made him a plain potatoes Spider-Man eating a taco with a cowboy hat because I just feel like he just wears something like that. And yeah, and his spider sense is like the Spanish like question marks.
I was about to say, I like how he's confused in the photo.
He's like, how is this so good? And so he only eats ethnic food. That's where he draws his power from. Radioactive ethnic food.
Oh,
Radioactive.
So he
There's
is
so much
fighting
radioactive stuff
he lives in
floating
Mexico.
around.
He's powerless unless he has ethnic
Just
food. Then he fights crime. But yeah, this is
Spider-Man.
crime.
What's 211? What do I get out?
He was like, I was like, what are your favorite numbers? And he was like 21, and then 212, and then 2211. And I'm like, okay, there's
So weird.
5 different options. I just put 212 and 212. And then lastly,
Oh my
we
god.
have we have Web Weaver.
Jesus.
From Earth 294011, which is a Florida statute of sexual battery. So there's a long ass bio here. As the governor of New Florida, Johnny found life to be a breeze. Johnny's days consisted of signing off for nuclear plants to dump waste into the water supply and checking out his secretary, Olivia Weaver. He has never had a full conversation with her.
In brackets.
It was just another typical day for Johnny when suddenly a bomb went off in his office. Fortunately for him, he had to leave his office to go potty. However, Olivia Weaver wasn't so lucky. Caught in the blast radius, she was on the brink of death, and Johnny couldn't imagine a world without his love, Olivia Weaver. Again, they have not spoken. Without a moment to lose, Johnny uploaded her consciousness into a robotic spider he had lying around. The robotic spider with the consciousness of Olivia Weaver would be called Liv Weave, or lifelike, intelligent, virtual woman engineered for ass-kicking vigilante endeavors. Liv Weave can coat Johnny's body in a suit of micro-armor, granting him the abilities of a spider. Johnny, with the help of his companion Liv Weave, aimed to eliminate all those who pose a threat to his political campaign. as the Web Weaver.
So he's just a villain.
He is definitely a villain, man.
I have a complaint about this one. Livia Weaver and Johnny would never work together.
He forced her to. He went to her coach. He's like, actually, Olivia Weaver knows who really likes me. So I just did like the J. My first like sketch of him was actually like the Mosey looking fucking shirt, or like the what's the shirt that you have that's like a bunch of squiggles and doodles, like the floor of Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
So it was gonna be that, but then I was like, as I was drawing, I did like the lightning eyes. I'm like, oh, it looks like the J Balvin profile picture he has. So I made him have like a neon glow, and then some blue highlights, and then the spider. It's made of a bunch of W's. It's Weaver. And then the Spidey sense is kind of like sonar or whatever, and it's also a bunch of W's. I just used like a W motif for Johnny here.
Because you are obsessed.
Yeah.
W.
Yeah. And that's it.
Very good.
Very good.
Like I said, I couldn't make everybody. I'll get to them eventually, but
You could have just put a picture of Miles Morales.
Yeah,
on
it's
screen
great.
and said it was
he's black. We don't talk about him. Yeah, but that's my presentation. I'll plug the shit in.
Yo, that shit was fire.